Hello. Good morning, my worldwide community. Yeah. I told you guys I would have started looking into India because, yeah, a lot of my support, my first support, my real support is coming from India. Like, even before you guys, last year, July, Amit Kumar, I don't know, maybe you know that last name from around there, but he's the dude that set up my websites. So from then I was already talking about, like, yeah, when I get my thing set up and blah 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 blah. So I was already planning on coming over there, and then now that more people coming over there is from over there, yeah, I feel I should be getting more, affiliated a little bit.
Heavy rain.
So first off, as you saw on the outside, I was supposed to say that. I don't know if this is up to date, but this is also why, yeah, I keep saying, me know what's going on in the communities. Like, I am really somebody, I want to know these things. I need to know these things for where I'm going. Then the sooner I know everything, is the better I can prepare for everything. But I mean to say, look, that are you even got these types of houses still? That's very bad on your government. That's how your government is already failing you. But anyways, if people don't speak up, if people just want to be about the money, okay, cool. You make a bunch of money. What would you do to better the situation with your money? How? Do you know the information you need to make sure your governments handle that? Because that's what they're supposed to do. But they can only do so when the people know how to handle business the right way, which is, I'm saying, that's as simple as petitions. This is what I mean. Keep talking to y'all every day. And this is why I don't take y'all serious. If are you saying you supporting me, especially after I said I would have done something like this, but this is are you. You need to see that I would have done it. You think that I'm gonna forget? It's just that, yeah, if you all ain't listening yet, you ain't doing the things yet that is gonna keep me motivated and moving forward. Well then, yeah, But eventually, me, I just put all of that aside because the more you do for others, y'all better pick up on this. The more you do for others, the better it will be for you. But you should not accept any form of disrespect from nobody. People that don't appreciate you, they don't need to be around you. I mean to say, I do a lot of work. So I don't ask for my respect, just like I don't ask the governments for nothing. I demand what it is. Unless you could treat me with respect from the beginning, I'm going to demand it from you. Otherwise, you should have treated me with respect that I treated you. I mean, it's simple. Y'all want to be saying all nice words and stuff, but what are your actions saying? Yesterday, you just had to come across to another BBS where the CPM is even higher, so I make sure you're earning more, and you still can't do that. Oh well, then go to the other ones that's gonna be more about you.
Have caused some of the worst flooding in 2 decades in parts of Bangladesh and India. At least 57 people.
This is now my question. Is this from now? Is this relevant? This thing says 14 hours ago. I want to hear from people that's there. Is this going on now? Because y'all ain't saying nothing. So I gotta look it up myself, find out what's going on in the communities, and then ask the people. Because the people can't speak for themselves. Hello, on here you can speak. There is no censorship.
People have been killed and 2 million left stranded in northeastern Bangladesh. Floods are not a new phenomenon during monsoon season, but experts say climate change is making them more dangerous.
Now, this is my whole thing. That thing about climate change. Years ago, when I was still on my island, they came up with the heart. They have weather machines for every freaking thing. They show these things every now and then, but people forget. Do you really think that nature right now is in control of the weather? I want to say, if you do think so, you're a fool because you should know better. That just means to say, yeah, instead of paying attention to what's actually going on in the world, yeah, most likely you watching some movies, you watching some music, you watching and arguing with people, all things that ain't gonna give you no type of information that's gonna keep you in poverty because you don't have the information because you don't even know what's going on. This is why they call it the Matrix. Yeah, a lot of you choose for the life that they put out that they make you think that that's real and nothing else exists, and that's what you want to stick to. And then the ones like me that come on trying to tell you all, make you all be about something more than just the money. Like you see with the money, that's how easy they can get you. Like they can come now into India and they can take anybody they want. And anybody's gonna go because of the money. But okay, cool. Now just like the rapper boys, you gone, you now out of your community. You now away from your people. Yeah, now you at their mercy. You see? But people don't pick on to these things.
Bangladesh is prone
Look,
to
things like this gets me pissed off. Because in 2022, the world, nowhere in the world should be like this. Nowhere. How can it be the world is trying to play like it's all so good and nice and we still got things like this going on? How? And right now, self, there's people in my community that I'm saying I am about the freaking governments and all of that. I'm showing you. Well, I ain't showing you, but I'm telling you I was dealing with the governments. It's on you whether you believe me or not, though. Like, sometimes you could just hear in someone's voice when they playing or acting or whatever. But yeah, apparently, because everybody's scared now of a tone, who was the ones that scared of a voice? That was them, not us. Now they got, are you scared of your own voices? Yo.
flooding. But this is the worst many have seen in nearly 20 years. Hundreds of villages.
And funny how this thing about 20 years keeps coming up. Everybody saying about 20 years. Me, the like KRS-One, he coming back. Look around. How many people ain't saying about in 20 years? The last 20 years, yeah, was bad. And the last 12, like, yeah, I was in my own thing. And now I come back to the world and it's like, wow, this is what we're dealing with, really? That's all what I was doing last year. Just going around through all of the communities. This is why I'm so strict this year. But yeah, I'm gonna keep being me, boy. I ain't got time to play with people while things like this is going on. Y'all crazy, boy.
Villages in the northeast have been inundated, creating hardship and misery for more than 2 million people.
You see? More than 2 million people, and this is just one area. But, so am I the only one that genuinely really cares about everybody? More than the people from their own communities self? Come on, man.
We're surviving by putting one bed on top of another. Half of our homestead is underwater. If the water rises, we don't know what we'll do. My chickens are all dead. I don't have any boat to bring food from elsewhere.
You see, now this is my thing. Now, even just now, they said that something like this has not played out in 20 years. So that means to say it played out 20 years ago. Okay, cool. Why is it that in the 20 years after that, did the government not try to make sure that there's a solution, that you never know, it can happen again. What happened once can happen again. Why would there no preventions or whatever put up? Does anybody think about that? You see, now this thing is going to pass again, and then what are people going to do? You're going to wait for the next one, or you're going to start preparing the answer now for when or if it happens? You got the answer ready. You see, this is. Well, I know I'm going to be getting involved with India. I know I could fix my place within within 8 years. Then I'll be moving around. Before the 8 years, I'll be across to India and some of the other places that I know really supported me, because I know I could do a lot for communities. It's sad what even like the fundraisers, all of that I'm putting out now, like especially next month. As soon as I get cleared, that my thing is registered, that we're legit. I already got the website. That's my headquarters. I got two actually. I just need to get legit, just written in, and then I'm here in Europe. Yeah, so this is what I'm saying. The system what Europe has is a good one. It's just the government what Europe has is what's fucking up everywhere. They is close to the bullshit. That's why I need to be out of here before I really, yeah. I need to be home. But come on, people. It's these things. These things just piss me off. And the sad thing is, these are the things basically, it's not only like this, There are many, like, this is a simple issue. Like, if you had this play out to you 20 years ago, why would you not try and make sure, especially if you're a leader, that that ain't gonna happen again? If anything, you build some type of drainage or something that the water still run off to another area or something. Something. 20 years and you ain't got nothing in place. That's the same as 20 years and all that any place can say. The last 20 years, most places that did anything, yeah, it got a little bit more developed. The quad the island or country as a whole. But what about the people? See, this is my point. Why that is because the thing is being run like a company. Meaning, the government is the company. Government is over everything and everybody. Meaning to say, whether you a normal worker, whether you business, government controls everything on the land. This is why I push him to be governor. They control everything on the land. Meaning to say, like I was saying, the town hall meetings. That should be not no politicians on it. That should be people from 18 to 35 that care about the island, that were doing something about the island, and also people that are business, people that making money, and they also putting back into the community. This is the line of people. From next year, we're gonna be building this up all over. Because the year after that is when we pushing to go into government. The tour is gonna have to wait unless I see in between now and the ending of next year that the world is still at least a relatively better place, in which I think that will be. Then in 2024, first is to do the worldwide tour, and then 2025 I push to go into government. Problem is, yeah, that's still then 3 years from. That's still 3 years from now. I'd rather. But then, yeah, a lot of the things I could do, I don't need to be in government to do. So it'll be all right. I'll make it work. Because this is me. I'm creative and I don't give up. Right now, I already got a support that just has to grow. These people just need to believe in me, really, and support my thing. And it won't take long. By the time of July, we good. But y'all need to know, like, this is what I'm about. So from now on, all of my posts is going to be about these things, especially for the rest of this week. I'll try to make them shorter than this, but all of my things is going to be about this. And then now I'm just going through the whole freaking world. Yep. I'm going to do it now the same way as my the island tour. We're going to start that all back over, because that's what I did last year already. And then once that is completed, because that self is going to take a lot of videos, it's going to take a long time. Yeah, well, as long as we in here, then, like, we're gonna go by the times. But as long as we in here, these are the things that I on, because that's also what the BBS is saying. You got to be now more specific about your topics, and the more are you seeing what I really about. Yeah, I gotta stop paying attention to are you and how are you acting. Just do me, because are you. But that is be the thing, though. You just have to ignore people, and I want to address everybody. Yeah, that is don't work. But so yeah, I already know. Just like what's already proven, it's just you really need to know what I'm about. Well, this is what I'm about. So this was India. I know they got people from Pakistan too. I'm gonna see what's going on in Pakistan. That's gonna be the next one. And yeah. Peace.